Guys,
Wait.
what's
Go.
alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm here with my good friend Kanoa. I made a video on what it's like to work at a car wash, and I said that I would make some for funny stories. Me and this dude worked there. How long did you work there with me?
About half a year.
Like half a year?
I
Yeah.
started in December. I quit in like June.
Yeah. So we have a lot of funny times. We have some videos. Well, we have like 2 videos. Well, we have 3 because there's I don't want to spoil it, but there's 3 videos. They're pretty fun.
Alright. No, wait, we need that. Okay, so our first story, do you want me to go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so our first story, this guy comes in, old fat dude, comes in like a crappy ass Mercedes. My dad. No, it's not my dad, I'm playing. But this guy, it was a Mercedes, right?
No, it was a Chrysler.
Oh yeah, it was the Chrysler 300. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was. So this dude comes in, he's like, "Oh, take real good care of my car, and I'll take care of you guys." We're like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm gonna pull a bitch and I fuck her in the back seat."
He was like, "Y'all know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to get laid tonight and all this stuff." Hella funny.
Yeah, fuck that guy by the way, because we did a hella good job. And
We
he didn't give
vacuumed
us-
that car spotless.
Yeah,
and he
give
didn't
us-
even come back. He said he was gonna take care of us. So if a customer says they're gonna take care of you, that means that they're gonna come back or they're gonna give you a tip. He didn't give us a tip.
Fuck that guy.
At least he gave us a laugh.
Yeah, he made us laugh.
He made us laugh.
All right, your turn.
Good voice crack.
Shut up. Your turn.
How about the time you stole me on a
That was so funny.
Alright guys, the next funny story that we have together was Kanoa over here. I don't know how he managed it, but somehow he stalled an automatic. I don't know how it's possible.
Okay, so it was one of
but
those.
he did it.
Alright, I'll explain. It was one of those push start cars, you know, the new ones that have the push start. And so I put it
Like
in.
you gotta go out and like push it to start it.
No, you push the button to start it. So, I pushed the button and I put it in drive and it just decided to turn off. So, that's what happened.
Yeah, but it made like the stall noise. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Alright, another funny story. This guy, he came in from San Jose. And he's like, San Jose's car wash, their prices are way too expensive. So he grabs his dick. He's like, I told him to suck my dick.
Dude, that was hella funny. Literally, he was sitting there telling us how our prices were so good, which
They're
honestly,
not.
our prices are hella expensive.
The cheapest
Well-
one's $20. Or
Well,
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
16 because you can get an extra year for like 16.
Well, I'm saying out of the 3 base package.
Well, it just depends on what car you have.
I'm
Because you got the SUV charge.
Okay, whatever. Don't be smart.
What's wrong with being smart? No. Alright, well, so back to the story. This guy. This was funny. This guy, he's all, they can suck it, and he jumps up, grabs his hand, and like runs it up his
all the way up.
nuts. And
It was gross, but it was funny.
yeah, it was
I was trying not to
It
laugh,
was-
though.
one in a kind.
Something you don't see every day.
Yeah, you definitely don't see that every day.
Well, you should tell him by the time I scraped that lady's rims.
She came in on Sunday and I did her car. She gave me $10. Alright, so the next story is about Kanoa over here
Twice.
not using his brain so much. We did this it's a BMW. It's a 4-door SUV BMW.
The newer
We
one.
vacuumed it and it was this lady's. I mean, he went to go drive it in the tunnel because he wanted to drive it.
The
And
guy told me to pull it through the tunnel. so
going
I did.
in the tunnel, there is tracks like this. Let me see. Like this, and he scraped one of the rims on the one side. And this girl, she was sitting there at the tunnel, and she was watching him. And she went inside, and she was like, "Oh, I just watched that kid scrape my rim." She started crying. She was complaining about all of our services and stuff. They ended up having to call our manager, our general manager, have him come down there. They ended up paying for him for her. But now it's kind of funny because every single time she comes in, she gets a hand wash. But she
Thanks
tips
to me.
good. She gives like $10.
Yeah. Okay, you know what's really annoying? If people complain about our services, then don't come the fuck back. Like, you chose to come here. Like, you saw all the crappy reviews we had.
Yeah, it's like a 2-star car wash. Come on.
Yeah, like... What about the time you decided to pull the truck off the line?
Oh, okay. Next story, guys. So, I am into trucks. I love trucks. I'm a truck guy. and there was this Dodge Ram 250. No, cut.
Cummins.
It was a Cummins 250, and it
You
was
still said 250.
Shut the fuck up.
It was
All
just
right,
the Cummins.
cut.
It's just the Cummins. Okay.
It was a Dodge Ram
Cummins.
2500 Cummins, and it had like a 4-inch lift, and it had some nice tires and stuff on it. So I wanted to drive it. So I ended up taking this truck, and I pulled it around, and I drove it on the tracks, but the back tire didn't get in the track, so it was up on top. And the guy working the wash told me to back it up. So I was backing it up, and the front tire went over the track, and right next to the track, there's like these little plastic covers over the like ditch thing that's for like the water. The drain, yeah. The drain, ditch thing. But
Drain ditch, same shit.
yeah, same thing. But so the tire went over it. I didn't feel it. You could tell this guy had good shocks 'cause I didn't feel it. All I felt was the truck go, and I was just like, oh. So I ended up hopping out. My manager was like, "What the hell did you do?" And I was like,
Was it
"I was
Antonio?
just backing it out." No, it was Oscar.
No, it wasn't on a Sunday.
It was Oscar. It was on a Saturday.
Oh, Oscar.
Yeah.
I always get Oscar and Eduardo confused.
Yeah, Eduardo was the cool.
Yeah.
But Oscar was like, "This is why I don't want you on your phone and stuff." I wasn't even on my phone. I was listening to the radio. I actually was not on my phone this time. I was like before I got in there because I have a video of me sitting there listening to music, and then the next snap cuts to them back in the car out of the tunnel. Just to be fair, I'm not the only person that did this. A month later, someone else did it with a Mercedes.
I'll put the clip in if he sends it to me.
I don't have the Mercedes when I wasn't there.
No, do you have the one where they're backing it up?
Yeah, I have the one of them backing it
Okay,
up.
well,
I
insert
just said that.
afterwards. I know. That's what I was. Okay, we'll insert the clip. Okay, next story. So many good ones.
Dude, you really don't think about it, like, man.
Oh, the time me and Antonio almost got in a fight. The manager.
So he almost gotten into a fight with that fool. He's hella annoying.
Okay, so there's this guy named Antonio. He's like probably the rudest, most dickhead there. And John, which is the main manager, he told me to just move cars, and if it looks like they need help on vacuuming, go ahead, go help them. So I was moving cars, and Antonio was like, "Go vacuum." I was like, "Well, John told me to do that and this." And he's like, "I don't care, I'm here now." I was like, "Okay, I'll go vacuum." And I walked away, and I shook my head. He's like, "What do you shake your head for? Come on, come at me, come on." I was like, "Bro, why are you trying to start a fight with a 17-year-old? Like, get your shit straight."
Dude, this guy's like 50 years old, and I mean, he's a dick, but I kind of feel for him because if I was his age and I was working at a car wash
With two dumbass 17-year-olds?
with two, yeah, well, there was 3 of us.
Well,
At
not
one
at
point.
that time, though. I think it was just me, you, and Brianna working at it.
Oh yeah, so 3 dumbasses. Brianna watches this. She's like, "Fuck you guys."
Shout out to Brianna, she was cute.
Yeah, she was cute. And James was cute.
We put water bottles under her tires so many times.
All right, well, we're just gonna jump to that story next. Then, so my friend James, he put a water bottle under my tire once, and I drove off, and I heard like a boom, and I was just like, "What the hell was that?" So then I got the good idea, like I figured out it was a water bottle afterwards. But I got the good idea to Brianna, but I put them under both tires.
That was so funny.
And one of them exploded, but the other one, like the
Kinda
car
like-
just spun it away. The water bottle kept air, water, and everything in it. I was amazed.
Remember when the one just flattened out? We were
Yeah.
recording it too. We were getting all hyped. We're like, yo, bro, it's gonna explode. And they're just like, psh. We're like,
Oh, I didn't save that one, I don't think. But another one was when
yeah, pretty much just did this.
I did it to him, and
You did it to me?
yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, so I did it to him, and he was driving it up, and the water bottle cap exploded off,
yeah, I
and the
remember
water
that.
went all over Brianna's legs and her shoes, and she was so mad because she got soaked.
I
No,
remember.
not really soaked, but she got wet. It was pretty funny.
Okay, but if you want to work there, make sure you take your birthday off because you will get drenched in a 5-gallon bucket of water.
Yeah, that was funny.
I took my
You
birthday
need to.
off.
That's the next story. Tell them.
For who?
All right, I'll tell him.
No, like who? Like what person do you want me to tell about?
You remember the one where they went and hit the water, getting him with the water, and they fucking hit him in the head and they both
Oh. Okay, so like I just said, you get a 5-gallon bucket of water dumped on you, or maybe it's like a gallon or two, but it's decent size.
It's like a gallon. It's like a regular bucket.
Might be 2. It's yay big, yeah, whatever. But anyways,
It's too big to put on camera
yeah, it's
unless we put it like by the window.
yeah, it's from 1 to 3 gallon bucket of water.
It's a bucket. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Stop assuming its size.
Shut up. Okay,
2018.
so it's a decent sized bucket. So they put water in
And
it.
it was.
So they put water in it and they hid it behind the like
Dumpster.
they
No,
hid it.
it was behind the fence.
Yeah, it was behind the fence, so it was near us. Cause the vacuum, you know, how he explained. Go watch his video. He'll explain.
I
it.
didn't explain how like the car wash works, but I just explained to them like what you do.
Okay, so it's just pretty
I'll
much.
do it for one day.
It's pretty much a circle vacuum or vacuum line POC. So
It basically is like a U
it's like a retarded S.
or that.
Oh, maybe it is an S. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, it kind of is. It just depends on what way you drive out.
yeah, we decided to go straight and just go through the bushes. I'm just kidding.
We're not you hitting parked cars.
Shut up. I'm cutting that out because fuck you. Anyways,
'Cause
back to
fuck
the story. So between the lines and the vacuums, there's like this fence, and that's where they put all the equipment for the QC and the detailing. And they put the bucket behind the fence, and as the guy, because he was a detailer, right?
Yeah, he's one of the detailers. He's the one that has the red Mustang.
Oh yeah, okay. So he was one of the detailers, and he was walking to like the line of the QC. I don't.
He was
remember.
walking to the wash.
Okay, he was walking somewhere. Who fucking cares? So they pretty much got the bucket, and he dipped out around past the vacuums, and the guy poured the bucket on him, hit him in the head, and they both ate shit. It was hella funny.
No. So there was 2 of them. There was 2 guys. One guy was coming from the wash, and one guy was coming from where the dumpsters. So they're on. God, I hate your camera. On opposite ends like this. So they're both coming like this when he's running in, and the one guy gets it, and then like.
Smacks into the other guy.
And then the other guy runs up, and he slips in the water from the other guy, and the bucket goes boom right into the guy's face and just soaks his face.
That was really
It was
funny.
amazing.
Alright, another story. So we were like super, like, it was not busy at all. There was like 1 or 2 cars an hour, if that, because it looked like it was
Winter
gonna rain.
time.
Yeah, winter time, which is coming up, which is nice. If you work at the car wash, good for him. Cause so we were, it was just me and him back there. He was doing. He was doing sales, and we were both vacuuming up. And then, so we decided for him to drive a truck, and I was sitting in the bed. I will insert the video now. Yeah, I went sliding though. It was really fun, and then I did it to him, but I don't know if he saved it.
I have the video. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
He'll insert it
We'll insert it.
in 3, 2, 1. Boom! You saw it. It was
Alright.
funny. It was fun.
Yo, do we have any more?
Yeah, we do have more.
Alright.
How about the times when the cars hit on the line?
Okay, so during the summer, this is when I was getting ready to quit. Antonio, the manager we talked about earlier, the dickhead that almost got in a fight with me.
He almost got in a fight with me too. That's another story.
We'll tell that after this one. Okay, so he told me to go to lunch. So the car wash is fairly close to McDonald's, so I rode to McDonald's, and I turned around. 2 cars smack each other on the line right in front of all the customers, because the drying line's right here, and the customers are like right here.
There's a little gazebo where they all sit at.
Yeah, and they saw it, and they weren't very happy. And he was like, "It's your fault." I was like, "You told me to go on lunch. And this is your problem." And he's like, "Go home." I was like, "Okay, bye."
You never cared getting sent home. I really didn't. Sometimes I did because I wanted to make some more money, but usually I just be like, all right, bye. I get to leave. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right. So tell him how he said shit to your mom, and you almost got in a fight with
Okay.
that.
So this dude,
Antonio, the one I almost got in a fight
Antonio, My mom went to go get a car wash when I was in school. Like I explained, I'm still in high school. We're both still in high school. He's a senior. I'm a junior.
Yeah,
I
I'm
look
sure.
like a senior. He looks like a sophomore.
I look like a freshie.
No, you look like an 8th grader, to be honest.
Oh man! Don't call me an 8th grader, bro. Bro, calm down.
Alright.
I won't
Alright.
on your mom.
Hey, kiss.
Sorry.
Go watch your Pornhub. Alright,
Okay.
back to the story. Okay, so this dude, mom came in and got a car wash, and she got an employee wash. And she asked for a works, and all they gave her was an exterior, and he was really rude to her and stuff. So afterwards, mom told me that he was rude to me, so I had her take me after school. Dude,
What?
what are you doing?
Just continue.
So I got there and I asked him, I was like, so why couldn't my mom get a wash today? Why'd you only give her an exterior? And why were you so rude to her? And he's all, oh, I wasn't rude to her, blah, 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 blah. And he tried to say that mom didn't tip good. Mom always tips good. She always gives like a 5 or a 10. Or sometimes even more than that. Like, especially during the holidays, because she believes that you double the tips during the holidays.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good for us.
Yeah.
Not for them. They lose money. You don't. I mean, he doesn't because I don't work during.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, he ended up. God, I barely remember. I remember like little bits of the story. I'll say as much as I can remember. I was like, well, this is like a problem. And then he went to my mom and me and he was like, I don't have a problem, but if you guys want a problem, we can have a problem. And I should have told this dude, I was like, yo, don't talk to my mom like that and stuff. And then the other manager came over to me and he was like, I need to talk to you. I was like, okay. And he's like, so when your mom came in today, she can only get an exterior wash because she got an employee wash. And if you get an employee wash, you have to come in and do it yourself. Which isn't true because they all get their family to come and do it and they do it full detail or whatever.
Wait, hold up. So we did an exterior wash, or not, employee wash, for the girl that works at the counter, she's the cashier. We did it for her parents or whatever, and she was like, her parents were like, make sure you do a good job, because we're paying a lot of money. I was like, bitch, you're paying $7.50, like, shut the fuck up. And you probably got it voided, because your daughter's the cashier. And we did a good job, because we're nice, sometimes.
When you don't decide to scrape people's rims.
Or hit parked cars.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Or curbs. Curb!
What? Done.
That was funny.
Okay, but yeah, so I guess they just don't like him. They didn't like me either. Oh, the quick funny story. So the first day I worked there.
No. After this story.
Okay. I'll cut this so you can just continue.
I don't know what I was doing with this.
That'll be my sign to cut. Thank you. Sorry. You were talking like exterior wash.
Okay, so they were saying that she could only get an exterior because she didn't tip good. I already explained mom tips good. And basically, so what he told me was if I wanted to wash, I had to come in. So I went and talked to the general manager about this, and he said that they've been having a lot of problems. Do not have any. So he went.
Look at the lens.
So I went and talked to her, the manager and the general manager, and he told me that I just need to do it myself and that I don't even have to pay. So that's what I've been doing now. But it's kind of funny when you see them come in and have their family do them or people that work there and they do it.
Yeah.
Alright, next story. Tell them.
Okay, so the first day I ever started working there, I was talking to John, the general manager. Okay, we're not going to say names. The general manager, and then
I mean, we've already put names in, so.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so John's the general manager, so he was talking to me, and Buddy, which is one of the cooler guys.
Buddy's nice.
He's Hawaiian like me, and so he was training me, he taught me how to do the vacuums, and then Eduardo comes over. Was it Eduardo? Oh no, you weren't there, huh? You were. Were you?
I was. Yeah.
Was it Eduardo or was it somewhere else? I think it was Jorge.
I think it was Jorge, yeah, Jorge.
Okay, so one of the other managers, Jorge, he can be okay. He's okay sometimes, but
Just
sometimes
depends when he gets moody. Or
Yeah,
if
exactly.
someone poops in his cereal in the morning.
he's usually on his man period.
True.
Anyway, so he walks over to me. He starts speaking Spanish. I looked so lost. I was like, no habla español. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And then they were like, oh wait, you're not Mexican. And he was like, nah, I'm Hawaiian.
They're like, oh, okay, that explains your weird name. I was like, oh, thanks.
Your weird name.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah. You got one more?
I don't know.
Oh! I got one. Alright, guys. So, the last story is my first time driving a stick shift. My first time driving a stick shift, this is my first time. No, that's not how it went. Buddy taught me. That's kind of what it like. Buddy was teaching me, and he told me, put it in first gear. So I put it in first gear, and I had the clutch all the way in and everything. And he was like, alright, so just release the clutch and give it gas. So that's what I did. And I laid so much rubber and almost crashed into a tree.
We totally forgot our burnout stories.
Yeah, we got burnout stories.
Okay, quick one. I was in a...
Didn't you mute your phone before?
Hold on. Okay. Alright. So I was like, okay, so one of the friends of the general manager... One of the friends of the general manager came in with like a nice Jaguar, so I decided to do a burnout in a person's car that could get me fired.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Did you get the burnout?
Yeah.
Huh. How about the time you did? Oh, how about the time that? How about the time that you did the burnout in the car, and the customer saw?
When that happened.
You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, she was like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I did a burnout in front of the customer's car. I didn't see them, and they're like, why are you doing burnouts? I was like, oh my bad. The gas. I don't know what I said.
You said something stupid. You said like the gas pedal got stuck under the mat or something.
No. Oh, I remember what I said. I was like, the gas was really touchy. My bad. So yeah.
They ended up complaining. We get a lot of complaints.
Just us two, probably the most.
Alright, well, one more story actually. This was before I started working there, but my friend James told me about this. There's this one kid there, Gavin, and...
Johnson.
Yeah.
Or brother.
John's brother.
Okay.
But, he told me, he was like, yeah, we were vacuuming out this car once, and I was in the driver's seat, and Gavin was vacuuming out the back. And there was stuff back there, but there was a little bit of space to vacuum. So he got done, and Gavin went to press the button, and he floored it, and everything went flying out. I was dying when he told me this.
Okay, yeah. People, if you're gonna go to a car wash, get your shit out of the car.
Like, yeah, especially if it's garbage. It's not our responsibility to take your garbage out. Like, come on,
Yeah.
Don't make our job harder.
Don't fucking leave your nasty ass small
Tampons?
No, your
Condoms?
Your nasty ass extra small condoms with you small dick niggas.
You...
Sorry. Okay, just don't leave shit in your car, please.
When you come to a car wash, please take out all of your garbage. If there's stuff in the back, don't expect us to move it. It's not our job. We're not supposed to touch your stuff.
Yeah, we get yelled at when you touch your stuff because you like to complain that we stole your stuff when we just moved it out of the way and put it where you can't find it.
Wait! We got one more thing to talk about.
Stealing shit?
No.
Oh.
We never stole anything. We were good kids.
I'm cutting that out. Bye. But,
Okay, so one more final story was this one guy. He came in and he had a vape mod, sitting in his center console, like on the charger. And I saw it there and I was like, oh, okay, guy vapes. Cool, good for him. And so I vacuumed his car and everything. I don't remember. It was me and my friend Galen. He doesn't work there anymore. He quit too. Most people quit. I'm the only one that stayed loyal. Loyal to the car wash.
Fuck the car wash.
Cut that out. We're in the middle of a story.
Sorry.
Okay, so there's gonna be a whole bloopers reel for this.
I'll put bloopers.
Don't put them in this video. We gotta make a separate video. Okay, so this car, it was a blue Honda. I remember this, and it was a big white guy. And I took it. I put it in the wash. I helped him wash it. They took it through the line. This guy came back like an hour later, and he was screaming at us, saying that we stole his vape and all this stuff, and that it was a $200 vape. And I really wanted to tell him, be like, nah, bro, that's like a $75 vape. If that. And we all got yelled at. I was amazed because I figured they were gonna search our stuff, but I wasn't tripping. I didn't have it. I didn't take it. I don't know who did, but it was gone. And he was screaming at us, and the manager, Eduardo, afterwards, he was like, "Stupid people just trying to get money out of the car wash."
Okay, we should do 2 more stories. The time the Mexicans came in where they didn't expect you to wash the bed, and then the cigarette story.
Oh, where the guy thought I stole cigarettes?
Yeah, and then
And
the
then
one,
the one where the guy had the box in the back of his truck? And
yeah,
he was like,
those two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give me
I'll
the
tell.
box.
No, I don't know that one. I wasn't there. I was there for the cigarette one.
Oh,
Okay, so one day it was a Mini Cooper, right? It was something small.
it was like a Fiat. It was a white Fiat.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like one of those small, really Fiat
Oh, it
sized
might have been a
cars.
Honda Fit. I don't know. It was a small little car.
It was one of those small 2-door, little teeny electric.
It was a 4-door.
Cars. Whatever. It was a small car. Okay. So this guy supposedly had cigarettes in the glove compartment, glove box, whatever you want to call it. And we were vacuuming, and then we drove it to the line. And after it was done in QC, he checked his glove box and saw the cigarettes were missing. And they yelled at us. They're like, "Oh, don't be taking stuff." I was
They
like,
yelled at him first, and then
I was like, I'm 17. I don't smoke. Like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
neither me or Daniel would do that because, like, cigarettes smell nasty. My dad smokes every day, and it's gross.
and it's just bad for your health.
Yeah, and
Kids don't smoke, don't vape, don't do any drugs.
exactly.
There's better things to do in life.
Yeah, like race.
Yeah, and hip hop cars,
Shit.
and make YouTube videos.
Yep. Anyways, so like they yelled at us. Yep. They yelled at us for stealing cigarettes. We're like, we didn't do it. Why would we steal cigarettes? He's like, oh, that makes sense.
Cigarettes.
I realized that right out of his little mouth. We wouldn't steal cigarettes because we're only. I'm 17. He was 16 at the time, I think.
I still am 16, you dumbass.
Oh yeah. Huh? Whatever. You're 17 for this video.
I'm not 17 till December.
Okay, so I was 17, he was 16, and we were like, oh, really, a 16 and a 17-year-old would steal cigarettes? Like, it totally makes sense. And then the last story for today.
No, I'm gonna finish the rest of that story.
Okay.
So actually, I was sitting in a car, in a truck, again, in a truck. I usually chill in trucks.
And
I was on a, no,
Yeah, it was.
oh, then that'll
It
happen.
was in the middle.
Yeah.
You were in a truck, and then it was in the car.
I was in a truck, and I was on FaceTime with one of my friends, and the manager opened the door, and he was like, "Oh, did you steal some guy's cigarettes?" I was like, "No, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. I don't care for them." And he was like, "Okay, well, some guy got his cigarettes stolen, and he said that you guys vacuumed his car, and he said whoever the asshole is that stole them should be fired."
Yeah, he did the same thing to me, but I was in the Mustang, which was a couple cars back.
Yeah. All right. For the final story,
I think it's the best one, because that one was funny.
this one was pretty funny.
What Eduardo said.
There was we can't put in what Eduardo said.
What'd he say? We'll just cut this.
I'm not saying it on camera.
I'll cut it, don't worry.
I'm not saying it on camera.
Whatever.
Alright, so the final story, there was these 4 guys, and they came in a black F-150, and we vacuumed their car and everything. They took it around. They got it all done, and then they brought it back to us for a re-vacuum, and they were complaining about how they did a shitty job, and then they were all like getting all up in our face because there was a box missing out of the back of their car. A box, I swear, guys, this big. You know, like that big.
Smaller than a tissue box.
It was like, you know, like if you buy like a necklace or something like that, it's like one of those. It's small.
Do I have one?
Somewhere in your room you probably do. You got everything.
That's true.
But they were all complaining about it, and they were getting in our face. And so my manager went into the tunnel, got the box, gave it back to him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, thank you, Holmes," and all this stuff to him, and said something to him in Spanish. And then when they left, the manager was like, effing N-words. I swear. That's exactly what he told us. Or told me. You weren't working there. And I was just like...
Either
oh,
was that a
okay.
race or I was fired.
I think you were... No, I think you had your race by then. I think that's when you were having your race.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for this video. Leave a like and drop a comment. We have a whole bunch more stories. If you would like to see a part 2, go ahead and leave a comment. And, yeah. Comment
Part 2.
re-vacuum if you want to hear more stories.
Re-vacuum?
Yeah, because we have a lot of
Re-vacuum.
re-vacuum. We have a lot of re-vacuum stories where people just get Like, they're just complete
People
assholes
go
about it.
crazy about their vacuuming. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, so if you would like to see that, just comment re-vacuum, and then we'll do some more.
Yeah.
Enough for your outro.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to drop a comment, like, subscribe if you want to see a Alright guys. Cut! Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it with Kanoa over here. Make sure to go check out his channel. Link will be in the bio if I can figure out how to put links in bios. Yeah, you'll have to teach me. I'm still learning. Guys, I'm learning. Okay. I'm a beginner. I'm a baby YouTuber. I'm still in diapers. He's out of diapers now because he's at like 30 subscribers. So, all right. If you want to see more videos like this, we have more videos like this that we could share. We could share. Yeah, we could share. We could stare. You want to stare? Make sure you cut that out. Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you comment re-vacuum. And if you guys want to see, it's going to be the whole exact same video except for with his intro and his outro. It'll be on his YouTube channel. He has some cool videos on there. Make sure to go subscribe and check him out.
Go check out my new one. We made it multimedia. It's Clown in the Woods. It's actually a really good video.
Don't you have the one where like you guys murdered people in the trees?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a good video.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah. Wasn't that last year?
Dude, it was like last October. So it'll be a year. Okay, anyways, you guys can call me anytime.
Peace.
Alright, we good?
Yeah. How do I turn it off? Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it with Kanoa over here. Make sure to go check out his channel. Link will be in the bio. Alright, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you comment re-vacuum. And if you guys want to see, it's going to be the whole exact same video except for with his intro and his outro. It'll be on his YouTube channel. He has some cool videos on there. Make sure to go subscribe and check him out.
Go check out my new one. We made it multimedia. It's Clown in the Woods. It's actually a really good video.
Don't you? It's a good video.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, you guys can call me anytime.
Peace.
Alright, we good?
Yeah. How do I turn it off?